2025 Dodge Charger Preview. The all-new Dodge Charger muscle car channels electricity for lightning-fast runs. We expect pricing to start at around $52,000. The big news so far is that the all-new Dodge Charger comes with an electric drivetrain. That's only part of the story, though. Gasoline also lives on in the latest generation of Charger. But yes, the range-topping electric model has a lot of horsepower and is viciously fast. Electric versions of the new Charger are called Daytona and two coupes are launching first. The base model has the time-honored R/T designation. Its more powerful stablemate is called the Scat Pack. Dodge has brought its famed Charger into the electric era, with a possible maximum range of 317 miles. What's new? This is an all-new generation of Dodge Charger, the first to feature electric drivetrains. It comes initially as a coupe, with sedan and gasoline-powered variants, with turbocharged 6-cylinder engines replacing the traditional V8s, scheduled to arrive in 2025. Production of the first two Daytona electric variants begins in the middle of 2024. 2025 Dodge Charger pricing. We expect the Dodge Charger Daytona to start at around $52,000. That would be for the Charger Daytona R/T with a perfectly punchy 456 horsepower, all-wheel drive, and a possible range of 317 miles. Charger Daytona R/T $52,000, estimate. Charger Daytona Scat Pack $62,000, estimate. These figures include both the manufacturer's suggested retail price, MSRP, and the factory-to-dealer delivery fee, destination charge. There aren't any other all-electric coupes right now. Some sedans might make attractive alternatives, although the Tesla Model S starts at around $75,000 and the Lucid Air is priced a little below that. To reach power levels equivalent to the Scat Pack would mean spending even more. Before buying a new Charger Daytona electric muscle car, check the Kelley Blue Book Fair Purchase Price to know what you should be paying. Power, ride, and handling. The Dodge Charger Daytona is an all-electric muscle car. The lineup begins with the R/T, enjoying a thumping 456 horsepower and 404 lb-ft of torque from a pair of electric motors. All-wheel drive is standard in every new Charger, gas or electric. Dodge reckons it will accelerate from standstill to 60 miles per hour in 4.7 seconds. That's a few tenths quicker than the V8-powered Challenger R/T and still objectively fast. To go faster, choose the Scat Pack version, which generates 630 horsepower and 627 lb-ft of torque, hitting 60 miles per hour in 3.3 seconds, 0.3 of a second quicker than the ferocious Challenger SRT Hellcat, and dashing off the quarter mile in 11.5 seconds, which Dodge claims is unsurpassed by any other muscle car. Both drivetrains offer a power shot boost mode of an extra 40 horsepower for 15 seconds, to achieve those fast times. Yes, there are electric cars that will hit 60 miles per hour, slightly, sooner. But they will cost appreciably more. And at this jet-like rate of acceleration, we think the differences are more academic than perceptible. For the most part, driving modes have typical names like Eco, Sport, and Wet/Snow. But the Scat Pack also comes with track, drag, drift and donut modes. There's also a race prep setting that either warms the battery for maximum power in a short burst on the drag strip, or a cooler battery supplying more sustained energy on a track. The Scat Pack car also offers the option of a semi-active suspension, for a greater range of control and comfort than the standard setup. The two gasoline engines slated to arrive in 2025 are both turbocharged 6-cylinder units making either 420 or 550 horsepower. Tech-rich interior. Following a well-used formula, the new Charger Daytona has a 10.25-inch driver's display, a 16-inch version is in the Scat Pack, plus a 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen. Ambient cabin lighting responds to various things like door opening and pressing the on/off button. A head-up display is optional, along with a lap recorder. This is a big car, and 37.2 inches of rear legroom should be plenty for most adults. Behind the foldable rear seats is 22.7 cubic feet of luggage space, much more than the trunk of a typical midsize sedan, for instance. There's also another 1.5 cubic feet of stowage under the hood. Menacing exterior. Dodge calls the new Charger a three-door car. In other words, a coupe with a hatchback-like tailgate. A sedan version is slated to arrive in 2025. The company also describes this as a full-size car, based on a new large vehicle platform. At 17.2 feet, the new Charger Daytona is just over 8 inches longer than the erstwhile Challenger coupe. It offers 20-inch alloy wheels with staggered width tires. It also looks fantastically mean and menacing in black. We think heads will turn and jaws will drop. And ears will still tingle, since Dodge has fitted a special exhaust system to create Hellcat levels of sound intensity, even though electric cars can usually only rustle up a whoosh. Range and charging. According to Dodge, the R/T version of the new electric Charger Daytona should be able to run for up to 317 miles before needing a recharge ASAP. The more powerful Scat Pack is more likely to cover 260 miles. For comparison, the extremely rapid Tesla Model S Plaid can still run for 359 miles, while a 620 horsepower Lucid Air Touring claims a 411-mile range. Using a DC fast charger, Dodge estimates that taking the battery from 20% to 80% capacity will require around 30 minutes. The usual metric is 10% to 80%, and several electric vehicles can do that in 20 minutes. 3-year/36,000 mile warranty. Dodge's usual new car warranty lasts 3 years or 36,000 miles, whichever happens first. Powertrains are covered for 5 years or 60,000 miles. These are typical terms. We expect the battery's warranty to last 8 years or 100,000 miles. Safety. Standard safety features in the 2024 Charger Daytona electric coupe include blind spot monitoring with rear cross traffic alert, plus forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking and vulnerable road users detection.